You know I don't drink, bro. Whenever we go out to a bar, it's like rare, right? We'll go like once a month, maybe every 2 months. Bro, when I ran that screw over, bro, alright, I'm gonna stop complaining, bro. I ran over a screw, bro. How you run a screw over and it doesn't burst the tire? Like my brain, I can't wrap my mind around it, dude. Big old orthopedic screw just sticking out of my Camaro. Bro, when I tell you I was mad, bro.
Mighty Avenger.
But I'm digressing. I'm sorry I started the video like that. I'm super angry, dude. I ran over a screw recently. It's like sticking out of my damn tire. I had to go and get the tire plate. What are you doing, controller? Alright. Alright, let me focus here. Okay, I digress. The point of this video, I have to test out some new stuff I put in here. There is a bit of trial and error when I play my game here. Can't remember the code. I'll just put them all in. It's gotta be one of these, right? Oh man, I'm so mad, dude. That's so stupid. Dude, when you run something sharp over, it should just like pop the tire, dude. Can't believe I've been driving around. It's a low pro too, dude.
Wolverine.
Man, how's that even work? How do you get a giant screw inside of a low pro tire? So I'm gonna test Wolverine. He's got like new skins that I have not even seen. Deadpool Wolverine. This one's sleeveless. This one's probably cooler. Looks alright. I'm getting Marvel Heroes vibes from this. I gotta research, figure out where this model is from. I know my models. I think this is Marvel Heroes. See, and this looks different. This low key, this has like a Marvel Heroes feeling to it too. But this low key might be Future Fight. I actually like this skin better. It's more detailed. Sure, this has like his face, like his actual Hugh Jackman face. I wonder low key if this alternates between wearing a mask and not wearing a mask, and this one too. I'll test both.
Keep out of my way once the action starts.
I'm not sure if I'll put the skins in yet. Yeah, I just came from the tire shop, bro. Had to drop my Camaro off, and freaking, it's got that giant screw in it. I just got back from school, right? And I was like, I looked at my car and the tire was just like flat. So like, oh, that's weird, the tire's flat. Maybe I should check the tire. So I looked around the tire and there was like, I'm not even kidding, there was this screw. It looked like, dude, it was the size of a quarter. When I tell, dude, I was pretty mad, bro. Wait, what am I testing here? Oh, I don't even have any moves. Let's unlock some stuff here. I know I put this stuff in, right? It's just being weird. Let's do arcade. Okay. Apparently there's an active arcade. Oh, excuse you. Okay. I swear this is the best MUA game. I played 2. 2 has good graphics, surprisingly. 2 is just too sluggish and slow. It feels pretty. It's pretty bad to play. It just doesn't feel right. Also, it's limited to original MUA, which is what I'm playing now. It has up to 6 skins per character. MUA 2 has maybe 2 skins. You're lucky if you get 3. I'm pretty sure it's just 2 skins per character. It's pretty crappy because the roster's not big, so like it makes it worse too. I guess MUA 2 was trying to go for like quality over quantity, but it's not a bad game. For the most part, it plays smooth. It's just really slow. Graphically, it has great models. It doesn't have better models than a modded MUA 1, but it has better models than vanilla or default MUA 1. So I give it kudos, man. I played it too. I saw there's a mod for MUA 2. There's a mod to replace some of the models with in-game models. Like for example, you can play with like Stan Lee. I think there was even a War Machine skin in MUA 2. So what I'm trying to do here, I want to see if he has like a suit change. I see what the model looks like. I just want to see what the model looks like in the game. See if there's any warping on his shoulders or his body. For the most part, nah, it looks good. This model's kind of flawless looking actually. I'm gonna try to do like a power up or something and see if he switches suits. I doubt it because I don't remember setting up the suit change, but there's a chance. See there, he didn't put on his other suit. Let's see if he has another.
Let's go, Bob.
Oh, okay, and I ate my words. As you can see there, I have inside of the power style. I don't know if it's the power style or the fight style, but likely both with me. But I have a skin swap, so that whenever you power up Wolverine, maskless Wolverine, he puts his mask on. Which this looks really cool. I'm shocked that I did this too. I'm such a creature of habit. I'll do like really extraordinary stuff by mistake. That makes sense. But I'm glad it's in here. That means I don't have to do this later. I'm not even sure what I'll label this video. Maybe like Wolverine test or something. I don't know. Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine, Wolverine skin test or something. This could have a long title. So what makes MUA 1 the greatest MUA game ever made? Well, firstly, you have the ability to do air combos, as you can see here, which is a mod that you can put in it. Unfortunately, we haven't figured out how to mod MUA 2. I low-key think people don't want to mod MUA 2 because it's not great. Compared to MUA 1, it's not great. So people would just rather just mod MUA 1 just because it has more to it. It has far more content. But really the thing that makes MUA 1 the best Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, really outside of graphically how things are set up, that's not a proper term. The way the stages are set up, it's more cluttered, things are more compact, every route you take makes sense, you have the ability to take shortcuts when you're going routes.
Should have stayed out of my way.
I noticed specifically in MUA 3 or Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, I call it arenas. You'll get to a certain point in the game and it'll like lock you in the area. It'll actually show a border around the area you're in, specifically for boss fights, and it'll just basically lock you in a coliseum or an arena every boss fight, and it was really annoying, man. Like that's really for me, MUA 3, besides the graphics, MUA 3 has what I call cell phone graphics, which is not a compliment at all by any stretch. It has bad graphics, man, and then some of the gameplay aspects of it are kind of terrible. It's just not, I don't think it's a good game. There's too much clutter on the screen too. You notice how for my UI, on the top left of the screen, that's all you see is my portrait, my life, and maybe my magic. And Wolverine's a special case because he has a rage meter, but that's the only thing you see on the screen, right? And then I have an option of, I know I can turn this off. Yeah, there you go. I have an option to turn it off the mini-map, so the mini-map doesn't even matter as far as the UI goes. And yeah, it's just not cluttered. That's my point. I noticed with MUA 3, it's so much clutter, dude. It's just numbers and crap everywhere all over the screen. Like, who wants to... I get a headache, dude. I just get a headache, man. Oh, I hit him, so that's 30%. And then meanwhile, there's a guy behind me upside the head. He's taking 15%, so I have to read that too. Then I have a boss standing like 3 feet away from my character who has like a whole light bar with some numbers on it I have to read too. Then a team attack might occur. It's like my eyes and my brain are going crazy.
Hoping to catch someone. If you want to get tough.
Sometimes simple is better, you know. And that's the thing. I think MUA 1 specifically, it's standing the test of time only because it's so simplistic. And then us being able to mod it makes it just like so superior. I did. Oh, wow. I didn't know I could do that. There's a mod in here called the Realism mod. I think B-Law made it actually, but it's B-Law's a modder. But it's a mod that just makes everything realistic. Like for instance, I just choked the boss into the hole. You can't do that in the default game. That was kind of cool, low-key. Threw me off a little bit. I've never done that before. Jeez, Wolverine is crazy, isn't it? Being able to use weapons, the mini games, everything about MUA 1 is just so A+. Take my weapon from me. Crazy.
Well, now we both know who's the best.
His voice mod sounds just like you. Oh, that was cool. Double up, baby. Oh crap. So cool. This game is so good, dude. The ability to do combinations. Some of the characters, like Spider-Man, for instance, can web sling. Some characters can fly. I know you can put out fires with certain characters. Speaking of, I gotta look into that. I'll show what I mean here in a second. It really is meaningful when I rewatch it. But like, there's a way to. There it goes. So when I hold R2, see that life bar? It puts over the fire. That's because there's some moves in the game apparently that can put this fire out. I haven't figured out what moves they are. I'm assuming it's something to do with Iceman, Storm. Characters who have like ice or water elemental attacks, they likely can put this fire out. When I figure out what puts this fire out, I'm going to go through the power style, the fight style, maybe the packages for all of the characters who have powers in general, and I'm going to see which ones can I alter to put the fire out to. To give a good example, if it's even in those places, it might be something that's in the system. It might be something that's actually maybe NP stat. No, I'll even stretch it and say a map. Maybe there's a map file that gives you the ability to put out fires in certain locations. Same concept as being able to put a save point in the first stage as I had in mind. Maybe inside of the map file, you can edit these fires so that specific characters can put out these fires. That'd be intriguing. That'd be something good for me personally to delve into. And if I figure that out, a good example of characters who can absolutely put out fire with their powers that people don't even consider is maybe Cyclops. Cyclops has a concussion blast. Cyclops doesn't shoot lasers from his eyes. People always confuse that. What he's shooting from his eyes is actually concussion. Think of it as like getting hit with a car, but in the form, I guess you could say in the form of light. They use the red light energy that Cyclops shoots out of his eyes is just an indication of the pressure and where the pressure is hitting in the air, if that makes sense to you. So long story short, if Cyclops used his laser on this fire right here in this game, he should absolutely be able to just blow this fire away. That makes sense. That should make sense to a lot of you guys. To the comic readers out there, people who are fans of Cyclops, you fully understand what I'm saying. But I've always hated that. People see a laser, they see something that is similar to a laser, and they automatically just think it's a laser, and like, oh, this burns. No, Cyclops' laser doesn't burn, dude. It's concussion blast. It doesn't burn. But that's just an example of a character who can absolutely put this fire out with his ability. And I'm sure there's other characters who can do it too. Iceman's a dead giveaway, of course. Of course, Iceman should be able to put this out. Maybe like a ice blast. Storm, of course, she's got like a lot of wind related attacks. Trying to think. There's characters who can definitely put this fire out that aren't necessarily just ice and wind based. So that was intriguing, man. I was just testing out the skin just to see if it has the swap put inside of the power style properly. It looks like it does, or the fight style.
Thanks for responding to my SOS so quick.
God, look at that hood. That looks so good. Dang, look at the model, dude. That looks just like Sam Jack.
The helicopter. I thought it's not. Help is on its way. Team.
Black Widow. ScarJo was so cute. Specifically in Iron Man. When she was Black Widow in Iron Man, she was so cute, dude. She had that curly hair. They should have left her that way. I noticed every movie after that Iron Man movie that had Black Widow, like after her showcase, they kept changing her hair, dude. They cut her hair, made it blonde. That was stupid because Black Widow doesn't have blonde freaking hair. They cut her hair, just made it short. That wasn't too stupid because there are comics where Black Widow has short hair. She just doesn't look as attractive as she does with the long curly hair. Plus, it was a unique look. Made her kind of like stand out from the other female characters. Because low key, I think Black Widow in the MCU kind of looks like Scarlet Witch. Like design wise, they kind of look alike, dude. Why are you here? You know what? I'm not even gonna touch that. Why is Mr. Fantastic in my? Oh, from when I put it in arcade mode. That's still pretty weird. He should not be there. But yeah, that was just a test. I was testing out Wolverine to see if he did a skin swap for his power ups, and he does, and that was pretty cool to like see. And that was the sleeveless Hugh Jackman skin from Deadpool and Wolverine, which is a new skin I had in here, which is pretty dope. I have more than one of them too. I think the X-Men, well, technically Deadpool and Wolverine is a movie skin, And I'm a stickler for MCU skins. Like as you can see here, my entire roster is just MCU skins. So and the same applies to Wolverine to an extent. All he has is like just movie based skins. He has stuff from like as you see there, he's got the very first X-Men movie. He's got this is technically the first X-Men movie, but it's also, if you want, you could say it's the Origins movie that Hugh Jackman made. Here's an actual Origins version of it, complete with the plaid shirt underneath his coat. He's just, you get the gist. And there's Logan from the movie Logan. Like you get what I'm saying. So like I'm a stickler for movie skins, and it's all of my characters are usually just littered with MCU skins. And yeah, that was just a test there. Um, Not sure what else to say. That's all I wanted to do was just test the skin out. It worked fine. I'll I might make a few more videos just testing out other skins because I for the life of me don't know which skins I put swaps on. So that'd be a good thing to do here. That's it. God bless.